it's Drippzi here. I want to continue this tips and tricks, or actually, you know, we're just gonna call it a tips and tricks playlist, or you know, let's call this a season or a series of episodes of me giving you guys tips and tricks on how to get better at Rainbow Six Siege. Now, the first one was how to be a better entry. I was going to continue and do how to play support, how to play flex, and a whole bunch of stuff like that. I do have some clips, and I do have like a thumbnail and edited and stuff like that for how to play support. If you guys are interested in that, I can definitely go ahead and re-record that. But this episode, like I said from the thumbnail and also the title, is how to play vertical. Now, how to play vertical is not really descriptive, so I like to call it vertical pressure. Pretty much, I hope you guys know what your vertical, horizontal, stuff like that. Horizontal is like left and right, like your x-axis. So like this dumpster here, this is your horizontal, and this is your vertical. Vertical is up and down, horizontal is left and right. I hope you guys understand that, because if you don't, you should not be playing Siege. Like I said, vertical pressure. There are a lot of operators that give you the chance and give you the opportunity to apply pressure from these different ways. Like I said, vertical and horizontal. In my opinion, Buck is the best. You do have Sledge, you have Ram, the newest edition of operators. You can consider every operator with breaching charges, like Iana, or sorry, not Iana, Ash. There's IQ. Like I said, their main focus is kind of the entry. They don't really bring a lot of utility, but they bring enough utility to be kind of useful. So, like I said, I would keep this to the certain operators like Buck and Sledge and Ram, just because that's what they're made for. Like I said, my personal favorite is Buck. He has the shotgun. He has these, what we call can openers in comp. A lot of people call them small breaches or whatever. You can call them whatever you want. But they're most commonly known as can openers. He has Gone 6, and obviously he has an extra drone, which every operator has. Now, he also has the chance to have flashes. It's all up to you. Depends on certain sites, whatever you're pushing, whatever your plan is, feel free to use whatever. But in my opinion, I like the can openers more because he has more versatility. I'm going to give you one example of vertical pressure or vertical play. Like I said, vertical is up and down, horizontal is left and right. So, for this example, everyone knows about it. It's very, very common to play. It is, let's do a very non-common one that not a lot of people play. It's this one. Now, like I said, vertical play, I'm going to keep repeating this. It's up and down. I am second floor in cache. The floor in here is destructible. I can't really explain the difference of destructible and non-destructible. It's kind of just common sense. Like, obviously, you're not going to be able to destroy concrete with a shotgun, with a bullet. Like, obviously, you'll have a bullet hole, but you're not going to destroy the floor compared to this floor where it's wood, where you can punch it. That's I guess you can use this method, like go up to the floor, punch it. If there's no punch hole, and it's not destructible. That's kind of the best way to give you guys an example of vert play and like where you can play vert. But like I said, this is a spot that not a lot of people understand. You know what, I'm gonna go downstairs to really show you guys. Now, I want you to keep in mind, playing vert is not only applying pressure, but it's giving you lines of sight and also giving you advantages on certain positions. This is I love using this tip and like reminding myself of this is how can I get an advantage on somebody else's position. Now, most common, I don't want to say high ranks because a lot of lower ranks tend to, you know, use this, but in cash there's a rotate right here, and everyone uses it if it's made. So if there's a rotate here, everyone goes through it and uses it. Now, if you are Buck and you come open the floor right here, you have vertical lines of sight into the rotate. So you can catch people going in and out of the rotate. And then the next one is here. This is the door that goes into CCTV. Next one is here. This one's the one that goes into con. Now, that's a little too much. Like, you're not always going to get killed from these. But things like rotates that are commonly used, or corners that you catch people in, if that makes sense. Commonly known positions. We'll just keep it at that. That's where vert play comes in handy a lot. Is so you can cut them off and, you know, catch them trying to go through that position. Like I said, the rotate. Now, this is what I mean. Buck is really, really good at being able to, you know, look up and break the floor and catch people lacking. I like to use the word lacking because everyone uses it. Now, I did bring up the more common positions, and one of them is bathroom. Now, you know, everyone hides in this stall. Everyone, you know, will hide in this corner, get on their camera or whatever. Now, people tend to forget bathroom is destructible. Now, I don't know if this is really true, but if you nade right here, you'll kill somebody in the stall, or you'll at least down them. Now, like I said, Buck is really good for this. He can look up and Buck open the floor. For example, let's shoot this. Big tip is shoot this so you can hear things. This is the bathroom floor that's close to the wall. You can shoot this. Now, if you play Clubhouse and you enjoy the map and you like I said, I don't want to bring up the high rank lobbies because a lot of people are starting to notice these things and watch Pro League and watch, you know, match replays and notice these kind of strats. But it's very, very common that this wall will be reinforced and there will be a mirror on it. Like I said, Buck. People forget that you can go below, shotgun this floor, and open the mirror. Hell, you can nade this floor and probably kill the guy holding the mirror. Now, on top of that, if you are somewhat smart and or you have a drone, you know people hide in this fucking stall way too much. Come up, and I do not know if this is true. I have yet to use this because I have other nade spots that I tend to use a lot more than this spot. But if you nade in this position right here, you will either kill or down somebody hiding in this stall. And if you play this game at all and you play Clubhouse, you know what I'm talking about. People hide in that stall all the time. Now, another example is gym. I don't know why people hide behind this rack or this gym rack all the time. You can kill somebody by playing vertical play. Like I said, up and down, destroying the floor from below, and killing this guy. Everyone sits there. I don't know why. Now, like I said, rotates. Oh, not far enough. I think it's... Oh, Lord, I forgot. Give me 1 second. I gotta run upstairs and find it. Anyway, I'm just gonna show you. I'm not gonna try and go back up and do all that. A lot of teams, a lot of high-ranked lobbies, they put a rotate here. that floor right there is destructive. Or, you know, you're able to destroy this floor. Destroyable. Sorry, I don't know why I said destructive. That's not even a word. But destroyable. You can catch people going in and out of this rotate. Another example. And I will have clips to further explain these things. These are straight out of Pro League. This is, you know, your top-notch players that are using these examples that I'm giving to you guys. It might not be these exact examples like I did in Cash and like I did in Bathroom, but it's the exact same objective. They were destroying parts of the map to give them an advantage on somebody else's position.
Bench for this round. Now, Sinister starting to take a little bit more control, but Joey is not having a bar of it. Pittsburgh stands strong and delete 2 of the players to begin with, but this is where things can change. This is where rounds are won and lost.
It is, and some peaks coming out from Sinister. Nico does find one. Luna's going to repel straight into a death there. Dino on the stairs, not droned or been aware of. Nice frag coming up. Nico again, he's just on point with these nades.
Take around this corner and give them the opening they're looking for. Could this be the money? This could be huge right now. The nade comes over the top and drop sticks as well. 2 from 2. Gives himself the opportunity and will reset here, Raven. This could be it. This could be massive for Sinister.
He has to either bait the plant here or go for the frag, and Nico!
So Na'Vi actually borrowing a little bit from SSG and saying, you know what, we're going to hold the top floor. But Rampy goes, you know what, we have seen this 10,000 times. It's a strat that we run. You are not going to keep us away from getting these kills. And Rampy, as said, is going to find the opening kill. One of the key players, the second one comes through for him as Saves goes down. And Na'Vi already into a 5 versus 3.
We told you to keep a close eye on Rampy, and that is exactly why we said it, coming in with 2 huge entry frags.
Perhaps interesting to note as well, I was just about to talk about him, we've currently got the Vigil playing on site, not commonly where you would see him. It normally would be a Roma. Rampy finds a triple kill, and this is a way to make a name for yourself in the first round. 3 kills going his way. This round is all coming up Rampy.
Rampy is an absolute demon, and he's on a tear from round number 1. The potential for an ace is still there. The potential for an ace is real as Rampy comes in with kill number 4, taking the Vigil off the board. That leaves Pi all alone. He will get one onto Pulse. He has to go 1 versus